what can I get for you? I don't think you're serving what I want. Did you come here just to drive me crazy? Because that's what you're doing.
Get a room. Get a room.
You're just jealous.
Oh, you know it. Hey, I knew you were into politics, but I never pegged you for a student government scene, you know? But you got my vote. That's one, right? Two, I'm guessing your boyfriend's backing you.
Well, last I heard, you were just thinking about running.
I was.
Oh, no, hate to break it to you, man, but your name's already on the ballot.
I guess the boyfriend's just the last one to know.
Glad you could meet me.
No problem.
Yeah, I figured it'd be best if we had this conversation in person.
That doesn't sound good. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I saw a lawyer today.
Oh.
Yeah, you should be receiving a package in the mail any day.
A package?
Divorce papers.
Wow.
You can't be shocked about this.
No, I guess I just didn't expect it to happen so fast.
Well, you're the one who told me we should have never gotten married in the first place.
I know, but I
And
just
then
didn't
why drag it out, Allie? It makes no sense if the divorce lasts longer than the marriage.
Yeah, so I'm no expert, but they said it was a good year, and I figured it was a good cause for celebration with you being back on the force.
Well, thank you very much. I think I'm going to wait and share this with Janet. After all, I think she's the one who's mainly responsible.
Really? What did she do?
Well, she's the one who put the idea in Margot's head to give me my job back.
Oh, yeah? Does this mean you guys are back together?
Pretty much.
My poor mother. She just put that spice rack back together and...
No, I think Emmett doesn't have much to worry about. I don't think that Janet will be moving back in here.
Oh, you guys are going to take it slow, huh?
Actually, I asked her to move in with me into her own place.
Wow, that's a big step.
Yeah, one that she's not ready to take.
Well, you know, you're not the neatest roommate. I mean, come on.
Stop it. It's not that. I think she just wants more than a roommate.
And you don't?
After everything that's happened, I'm fine with the way things are.
Aren't you worried?
About
Janet not being fine with it.
I think we'll be able to work things out.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
Holden, why do you always forget to turn your phone on?
Guess you didn't make it home.
Amazing observation.
The offer of a ride still stands.
No thanks. I called Holden.
Is he on his way?
He will be as soon as he gets my message.
Oh, for God's sake, Lily, would you quit being so stubborn and get in the car? I promise you, I won't tell anybody that you let me be nice to you.
Hold on a second. What did you mean before?
When?
When you said good luck with that. I mean, Janet and I, we may not be exactly on the same page right now, but so what?
I don't know. It just seems to me, one way or another, the women always end up calling the shots.
Oh, I see. So you're saying that if Janet and I get back together, it's going to be on her terms?
Would that be so bad? I mean, life without her isn't exactly so great, right?
True.
And you can't live here forever.
True again.
But you know what? Don't listen to me, because what do I know?
Well, you know plenty. You know plenty. You and Lily finally got back together, and I didn't think that was going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, me neither.
See, you and Carly...
You know what? No. You know what? That's over. It's been over for a very long time. There was never any future there.
Well, there's plenty of that going around. Carly and I decided that it's finally over, too.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I thought with what happened at the island, the big rescue.
Yeah, I thought so, too. And for a second there, I thought it was going to work, but no, it turns out. Anyway, I'm happy for you. Now that you and Lily are back together, maybe Lily can find it in her heart to be Carly's friend again.
No, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, if ever.
It's hard to believe Parker and Faith are in high school.
Pretty soon they'll be going off to college.
Oh, it makes me feel so old.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. Something wrong?
you want to come in for a cup of coffee?
Are you sure?
If you'd rather not.
No, I'd love to have coffee with you. It's just been a very long time since I've been welcome in your house. Not that I deserve to be.
Well, if you're gonna come, you better come now, before I change my mind.
Aaron! Hey, man. So, maybe I should get your newlywed advice on marriage, because it's bound to be more positive than mine.
Yeah, I doubt it.
All right, I'll see you, man. Did something happen?
It's a long story.
Long story. It's been what? You've been married for 5 minutes. Thanks for scaring the hell out of me about Janet.
Yeah, anytime. You know, I just want to prepare you, you know? Because when people start slinging around the M-word, it doesn't go away very easily.
God, the N-word is not coming to play yet.
Give it time. Give it time, my brother.
I really like what you've done with this room.
Thanks.
The curtains, they're new?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. I was actually thinking about maybe changing my family room, too.
Carly, I didn't invite you over here to trade decorating tips.
I know.
I wanted to tell you something.
Okay.
Holden and I have agreed to take a leap of faith and to try one more time to get it right.
I'm glad for you.
Part of that means putting past relationships behind us, meaning Dusty and you.
I see.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna forget what happened.
No one would expect you to do that.
But I need to learn how to trust Holden again.
I'm really sorry that I was part of the reason that you stopped.
Me too.
Well, if you ever decide to trust me again, you know, I'm a little short on friends right now, actually, and I could certainly use one. Never mind. I'm really happy for you and Holden. I am.
What's going on? Why do you need a friend right now?
I'll give you one guess.
Jack?
Yeah. I've wanted to call you so many times.
I've missed talking to you too. But I honestly don't know if we can be friends again.
I completely understand. Well, you know, if you can't get your tire fixed in time, I'd be happy to bring the girls to school tomorrow. Anyway.
Carly, I could try acting like we're friends again, I mean, and see how it goes.
About time you got back.
I was just thinking the same thing.
We missed you, man. Lieutenant, most of all.
Well, I miss being here.
Bet you didn't miss that.
I'm not complaining. Liberty, what's wrong? Is it Parker?
No, actually, it's my mom.
Did something happen?
Yeah, you. So, my mom said that you wanted to get a place together. What was that all about?
I thought we'd be spending a lot of time together. I don't know. I didn't really analyze it.
Well, she did.
Well, she told me no.
Did you wonder why she said no, maybe?
She said that she didn't want anything temporary, and I told her I respected that.
Oh, that's exactly where your problem is. You said you respected her, which means that she thinks that she's worth stepping up for. That maybe if Jack isn't ready now to, like, come in and sweep her off her feet, one day he will and give her this, like, whole big...
Fairy tale.
Wow, she told you that and you still didn't get it.
I got it.
My mom has had this whole white knight fantasy that this guy would come in and take her away from the shame of a single mother. She thought you were that guy, but it doesn't really look like you're going to be riding into the rescue anytime soon.
Listen, This is between your mother and me, okay? And I want you to know I care about your mom a lot.
Enough to promise forever.
Liberty, I've been married a few times. I really don't think it's wise or sane to do it again.
Wait, if it was Carly, would you do it?
Okay, Carly is none of your business, young lady.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying, I think the best thing you could do right now is break it off, please.
That's not your decision to make.
Somebody has to make it, Jack. My mom, she's gonna wait for you to go ahead and do it. She's gonna wait for you to do it, and then by then she'll be too attached and she will not be bowing out gracefully.
I really don't think we should be discussing this anymore.
Because you think she's okay, right? That she's fine and she's a really big girl and she just doesn't care. But she does, because I've been there like my whole life and I've seen this happen again and again. So if you're not gonna give it to her, can you just stop now, okay? Because it's gonna be harder for her in the long run. I have to go. Please think about what I said.
I definitely did keep trying to get Janet and Jack together. I think mostly that was me trying to repent for past sins or something. Of course, Jack had a different take on it.
What does Jack think?
That I was trying to push the two of them together because I was afraid to give the two of us another chance.
Was he right?
I suppose I was afraid of making the same mistakes. I've hurt him enough, you know?
When I think about how much I've hurt Holden, well, you know all about that.
But you've gotten past it. You both have.
We're trying, but it's not easy.
I don't even have to worry about trying with Jack now, you know? We've decided to steer clear of each other, and anyway, he's got Janet.
And you don't feel as good about that as you thought you would, do you?
No. I know. And I know that I should. He's happy, you know, and it's so much more peaceful for them than it was with me.
Do you think he loves her?
I think that he cares about her. I think that he can't help but see how good she is for him. What?
Do you think part of you fixed Jack up with Janet because you knew she wasn't a threat? You knew deep down inside he would never love her as much as he loves you?
Oh, I wish you hadn't said that.
Why?
Maybe that's exactly what I did.
Hello?
Hi, Jack. It's Janet.
I was just calling you.
Yeah, I figured as much. I really need to see you.
Yeah, I need to talk to you too. Where can we meet?
Old Town? In front of the bookstore?
I'll see you there.
If I'm being honest with myself, I guess I have to admit that I may never be ready to give Jack up entirely. And even though I should, because it's really better for both of us, I don't think I'll ever be able to accept him loving somebody else.
Finally.
Okay, so you saw it before I did.
It's much easier on the outside.
And when you've seen me go through these things before. The question is, what do I do now?
Well, for starters, you stop being Janet's cheerleader. You gotta let Jack know how you really feel before it's too late.
Do you think that he could actually fall in love with her?
Happened with Katie when he thought you two were finished.
Oh, God. What if it's already happened? I gotta go. Hey, thank you for everything.
Will you call me and let me know what happens?
Do you mean that?
Hey.
Hey,
You okay?
are you?
What do you mean?
I know Liberty came by to see you, and I didn't ask her to do that. You have to believe me.
I do. I believe you.
Okay, good. I don't know what she said, but I haven't.
Oh, she said a lot of things. You've got a great protector in that girl. She's quite a young lady.
How protective was she?
She doesn't want me messing with your head.
Oh, that's not what you're doing.
I hope not.
You just don't want what I want.
which is...
I told you.
Yeah, I know what you said. I just don't know what you meant. Were you talking about marriage?
Yeah, Jack. I'm talking about marriage.
Hey, Reynolds. I hear Detective Snyder's back.
Lucky for us.
Well, I just popped in to congratulate him.
You just missed him.
Do you know where he went? Please. It's really important that I find him.
You don't have to feel guilty, okay? I'll be fine.
Liberty said you might say that.
It's just that we don't want the same things, and that's okay. But the last thing I want to do is talk somebody into marrying me.
Janet.
But also, I don't want to end up that old lady in a storybook who is just spending the rest of her life waiting for the guy she loves to step up. That's not gonna... Jack, what are you doing? What are you doing?
If you close your mouth for 30 seconds, you might just find out.
Oh, my God. This isn't happening.
Janet Ciccone.